Alright, so we're just going to do a quick overview of these communication cables. This is actually one of the daisy chain cables to go from battery to battery, but the main harness with the gauge has the same exact connectors on it. I just want to point out a couple features about these connectors. They're made up of a few parts. I'm going to take this one apart just for demonstration purposes. You don't have to do this, but I will go over the proper way to install one here in just a second as you get it from the factory. The pieces to this is called the back shell, and this screws up on this back part of this connector. And as you can see, this tapered piece right here, when this screws down, it squeezes together on that tapered portion and provides strain relief on this cable in and out of the main body. In addition, it squeezes down in a uniform fashion to provide waterproofing. We're just going to take that apart, and then from there we have no strain relief, and there's nothing keeping this main locking cap from coming off. So you can see this is the main body, and from there I can actually push this cable through because there is no strain relief. Alright, so that's all the pieces right there to this cable. So let's reassemble this, and then we'll show how that comes into play with the whole assembly. As you can also see, there's a little recess right up here. Hopefully you can see that, and that is for this little locking tab. This RJ45 connector is just like any other RJ45 connector. Pushes in with a snap, hit the little locking tab and pull it out. Well, if you're going to assemble it, let's say it's come apart, make sure that you push that into the receptacle. Let's push the locking tab down and then move it forward a little bit so that now this main body is holding the locking tab down and the RJ45 end is in place inside the main body. From there you can push that into the receptacle. Let's get the main locking cap and go ahead and screw it down. And then we want to have a little bit of forward pressure on that cable. Not a tremendous amount, just enough to make sure that it's seated in the receptacle with one hand, and then with the other hand go ahead and screw down the back shell so we can hold everything in place with the forward pressure and provide waterproofing and strain relief. Okay, so now I could tug on that a little bit and it's not going to pull that clear RJ45 cable end out. So this is how you get it from the factory. It's already pushed in at the top, but let's I suggest that you do this when you go to put it in. Just loosen the back shell slightly and then go ahead and put it in, and then screw down, while again maintaining a little bit of forward pressure on the cable, screw down the main locking cap, and then again while maintaining forward pressure, screw down the back shell to provide strain relief. Alright, now I could tug on this pretty good and it's not going to pull out away from those pins internally into the assembly that's contained in there. So these are both very solid, waterproof, have strain relief, and have good pin-to-pin contact inside for a long-lasting good contact for communications. Alright, hope that helps.